Hey everyone, it's been a couple days, I think actually 4 days since the last garden update, so I just wanted to do a quick video this Tuesday. Here we have the beans. They're still producing. They are getting toward the end of their season though. The white powdery residue on the leaves right here, as well as on the tomatoes, it's from dipple dust, which dipple dust is a product from Fertilome that kills many different kinds of caterpillars and worms. I'd been having an issue with Mexican Bean Beetle Larvae, and it looks like it killed them. What they do is they eat small holes in the beans. As long as the beans don't have any holes, they're of course okay. And I did kill one tomato worm, which ironically was on the beans, not the tomatoes. But anyway, so it looks like it did help. I will be harvesting more beans probably tomorrow morning. It's best if you harvest in the morning because the plants have not been stressed from the heat, the sap and everything. They're just it's just a lot better to harvest in the morning than it is, especially in the afternoon or early evening. I will be pulling the beans that are about this size, because what happens is if you wait until they're fully mature, and I'll see if I can find one that's bigger. What happens is the odds of them having holes in them increases quite a bit the larger they get. So here's an example. This is how big the bean should be whenever I pull it, and this one actually has no holes, which is again a sign that the dipple dust worked from a couple days ago. So that is a good sign. The tomatoes, I'm going to be hitting with more calcium after this video. I am having some issue with blossom drop, flower drop. You can see the yellow spent flowers. What they'll end up doing is breaking off right about in there, and of course there'll be no fruit. So I've got to stay on the calcium, otherwise no tomatoes will set. The best varieties of the Romas are these two-centered ones. They're a taller variety. Most of the other ones are more compact, but you can see that even though they're being cared for in the same way, these are much darker green leaf. These are lighter, and this variety is a lot more sensitive to the calcium. As soon as it starts running out, they start really dropping the flowers. So there's less tomatoes on these plants than there are on those. So the parsley's doing okay. You can see where it had been eaten some. But again, I put that stuff on there so it should alleviate any issue there. The basil, I'll be pinching off the flower heads so there's more leafy growth. The cosmos will be coming out soon because they just really aren't flowering. There's 2 plants in there, but only one has flowered, and there's only been a few flowers. The cucumber continues to spread up the trellis. It's doing really well. I can tell that the heat has taken its toll on it. There's a new cucumber in here, as well as in a few other areas. There's a big one back in here that I will be harvesting here in the next probably day or two, because I don't want it to get overripe. Thank you all for watching this Tuesday update on the garden.